A conversation with Brian Potter, I think, went fairly well. I know when I first started working with Brian just a little bit, it was only in grad school, and it was only for a little bit over a month for my internship with the team orthos. And it was great to see that Brian started in that setting and has flourished from our conversation the other day. I know when I first encountered Brian and started talking to him and everything, he just had started in that setting. And here we are 4 years later, and it sounds like he's come a long way. He's done great things for athletic training at Tigert Valley Orthopedics. And it sounds like he's had a good impact on not only the patient population there, but also showing the doctors and other clinicians the value of athletic trainers. One thing that I really liked about Brian and mine's conversation was that he went in there thinking about adding some service to an underserved population, and I think that's great. Where Tigert Valley is sort of rural West Virginia, and like you said in the video, not many people have access to an athletic trainer. Not a lot of high school athletes do. So if they get hurt on Saturday night and they come in Monday morning, he's going to be that first contact. And I think it was great for him to say that the doctors, that the orthopedic surgeons now are sort of lost would be lost during football season if they didn't have an athletic trainer there on staff. And the new skills that he's acquired, I think, are great as far as getting a better understanding of diagnostic imaging, how to suture, different suturing techniques, being able to scrub into surgeries, and like you said, being the doctor's right hand man or woman, depending on who's working with them in the operating room, and that he can basically do the same things that he did as an athletic trainer in the traditional setting, but he's also got other skills such as casting and, like I said, suturing, along those lines. And I think it's great to see that he is definitely moving the profession forward as far as physician extenders go in the state of West Virginia. And we in our conversation, touched on a little bit about third-party reimbursement. And I think it's good that they've found some things that they can bill for. Like I think Brian said, as far as bracing goes, and prophylactic bracing is pretty easy to bill for, and home exercise programs, as long as the physician's in the office. It was, and just from my 1 year stint in West Virginia, I know the biggest battles for athletic trainers in the state of West Virginia is that advocacy for licensure. And I think Brian's doing a good job in his setting to show the value and show the worth of athletic trainers. And I think he's a good example of how a traditional athletic trainer can get a good base knowledge and a good experience working with athletics and translate that knowledge into a different setting. I think it sort of shows the flexibility that athletic trainers have to move around the medical community. And it was great to talk to Brian again and catch up and sort of see how he's evolved in that setting. And yeah.